Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda 'cause they've got to.
It's hard to walk around Indiana University's campus without seeing a lot of students with a cup of coffee in their hand. In fact, according to the National Coffee Association, about 41% of adults age 18 to 24 buy a cup of coffee every day. Contrary to popular belief, these coffee cups are not actually recyclable because they have a polyethylene lining that cannot be separated from the cup at the recycling center. So unfortunately, all of these cups end up in the landfill.
We wanted to reduce energy consumption on IU's campus by encouraging people to bring reusable mugs rather than a single-use coffee cup, like this. This is a typical coffee cup that you'd find in Wright and Gresham food courts. On average, it holds an embodied energy of 0.55 megajoules or 1.53 kilowatt hours. For the whole campus over the entire year, that would equate to about 67,393 kilowatt hours, which is enough power to get the space shuttle 1,558 feet off of the ground, or about 1/2% of the way to space.
The goal of this experiment was to compare the effectiveness of two treatment signs on students' coffee purchasing behavior. The target population was students who drink coffee at Wright and Gresham food courts. Competition was used at both dorms to get people to use reusable mugs. The first one, posted at Gresham, uses competition only, encourages people to participate in the coffee challenge. The second sign we posted at Wright Food Court uses a positive descriptive norm to get people to bring their own mugs.
In order to gather data, we did direct observations of coffee purchasing behaviors here at the cash registers during the peak morning hours of 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Hey, so you buy coffee here a lot?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Have you noticed this sign at all?
Yes, I have.
You have? Okay. So did it change your behavior at all or convince you to bring a mug?
No.
Buy coffee here a lot? Yeah. And have you noticed this sign before? Okay.
Not really.
Not really? Yeah. Okay. So like you said you noticed it, did it convince you at all to bring a reusable mug?
Yeah.
Hello, random student.
How are you?
Did you notice our sign?
Absolutely, I did. I noticed you used a descriptive norm with an environmental statement on there. That's very clever of you.
Wow, that's amazing. Did it change your behavior?
Absolutely. I went out the other day and bought 3 reusable mugs. It really changed my life.
That's awesome.
In the end, our results were pretty consistent with what we expected. In the Gresham food court that had just the competition sign, there was a 0.72% change in the percent of reusable cups to total coffee purchases that we observed. And there was only about 2 cups that were saved, or 2 more reusable mugs that were used. So that led to an energy savings of about 0.306 kilowatt hours for that week. In the Wright food court, we had a little more success with a change of 2.6% in the number of percentage of reusable mugs that were brought. And that led to about 7 cups being saved, or 7 more reusable mugs, and an energy savings of 1.07 kilowatt hours. Also, if this 2.6% increase could go on for the rest of the year at Wright Food Court, they purchased about 85,000 cups a year, and that could lead to a savings of 2,210 cups per year, with an energy savings of 337.6 kilowatt hours.
So after finding all of our data, we decided to test the significance of it in SAS using a diff and diff model. So essentially, you take the difference pre and post treatment from one dorm and subtract it from the pre and post difference from another dorm. So we put all of our data in SAS, did some funky SAS magic, and we tested for 2 things. First, we tested to see just if Gresham in and of itself, if that sign was significant. We found it did not produce a significant result and did not affect behavior. But with the diff and diff model, we did find that the right sign, using the descriptive norm and the environmental statement, did have a significant result on behavior overall. So although we did get a slightly significant result overall, there were some limitations and room for improvement. First, it would have been better if we could have observed throughout the entire day and throughout every day of the week, and then for multiple weeks as well. That would just strengthen our data in general. Another improvement would have been to have added another food court as an additional control group that would have increased our sample size additionally. But in the end, the data does show that we had a significant result with our intervention.